Hey everybody, I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're discussing the topic of diseases throughout human history. We're going to be going all over the place, from Greece in 400 BC to Europe in the Middle Ages and to modern day. So, before I begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, let's begin. So, the earliest disease is actually in Babylon times, back in 1200 BC. However, there isn't obviously too much content on this, seeing as it's from so long ago. So, instead, we'll be talking about the Plague of Athens, which happened in Greece, Egypt, Libya, and also Ethiopia. So, the death toll of the Plague of Athens is supposed to be around 75 to 100,000, but it obviously can't be confirmed. The primary diseases were typhus and typhoid fever. During the Peloponnesian War between the Greeks and the Spartans, it's hypothesized that a ship entered a port carrying food supply and also diseases. It had a major impact on Greek society back then. For example, a lot of people actually lost faith in the gods, seeing as they didn't help anyone, and the disease struck a person no matter their piety. Also, people weren't cared for, as everyone was terrified of catching it themselves. The impact of the disease may also have been why the Greeks lost the Peloponnesian War to the Spartans. Now, arguably being the most infamous plague in the world, the Black Death. It was the second plague pandemic and was really a worldwide incident. However, it's most prominent in Europe, seeing as it wiped out about 30 to 60% of Europe's population at the time, that being around 75 to 200 million people. Now, as I mentioned, it was the second plague outbreak. What I meant by this was that it wasn't the first outbreak of the bubonic plague. Before and after, smaller and larger outbreaks occurred. For example, in 698, 664, and 590, different plague outbreaks occurred. And in 1563, 1592, and 1603, more bubonic plague outbreaks happened. The bubonic plague gets its name from buboes, which came on the body. Other symptoms include fevers, headaches, and swelling. However, before you get worried, know that modern day medicine is more than capable of curing this disease. A little unknown fact is how Poland was never touched, and this is mostly true. The Polish population was spread out so much that it struggled to get many people there. Now, excluding COVID-19 obviously, I think the biggest plague/disease outbreak we've had was probably the Spanish flu. Occurring after the First World War, the Spanish flu is estimated to have ended the lives of 18 to 100 million people, as they ravaged worldwide from 1918 to 1920. Being a subtype of H1N1, influenza has many symptoms, such as a cough, a fever, a sore throat, headaches, and much more. The flu, as it's more commonly known as, is mostly a common thing, but back then, of course, they didn't have as good as medicine as we have today. Although not confirmed, it's suspected to have originated somewhere in America or Europe, and was spread when the Americans came to take on the Germans, as they came in both mass numbers and weren't socially distanced. So I hope you enjoyed everything we covered today. If you've got any things you want to see me do, feel free to tell me. Other than that, I hope to see you next time. Bye.